Hey guys, I decided to come down to the Norman Police Department. I'm parked where, I guess this is like a city park. Got basketball goals over there, playground stuff, little camping site, or not camping, but barbecue site right there. See if it'll focus in, maybe not. SC News. Yeah, this is motorcycle parking only over here, so. Hey, hey, hey. Lucinda. And this be the Norman Police Department. This has got to be the back lot. Because there's other vehicles. Yeah, no family tonight. Lindsay's having her birthday party. She turns 18. Doesn't actually turn 18 till Monday, but her friends had to get together at the house tonight, and they wanted Dad out of the house because Dad, I guess, can sometimes be a bump on the log and not fun. And so I said, okay. But yet Dad paid for everything. Lindsay is Linsey. We're different. We tried to make it as easy for her to spell as possible. That doesn't make no sense. Look at that. Northeast entry, handicap accessible. Okay, how the heck is that possible? How's a wheelchair gonna get up those steps? You tell me. Does that make sense? Wow. I can't type anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look accessible to me either. Holy crap. How the heck is a wheelchair supposed to get up into that? Yeah. A hover chair, I guess. Hover chair accessible. You can see down the hallway there. Black and white tiles, of course. Post LOL. At least you post. Let's see if this one's handicap accessible. Yep, look at that. All there. Whoa, look at this. Holy crap, this spider web's been here for a long time. Look at that. Look at that spider. Look at that cobweb. Holy cow. Got all these little gnats going at it. But yeah. Whoa. He just hauled butt up the tree. Yeah, here's another handicap accessible. I'd like to see how that is possible. This is the smoker's side. There's your ass right there. Handicap accessible, wow. And you can see in that door. Try not to disrupt his little spider web there. See the camera up there? Somebody's watching you. Warning. Buried fiber optics cable route. Personnel only. It's a municipal court building. Uh-oh, dead bird. Bird is word. Bird is word. No smoking within 25 foot of door. That's what that sign right there says. Hey, Bill. Juliet? Lies, yeah. Red River in the house. Lucinda in the house. Bill in the house. Bill's always doing good. Bill's the man. Let's see what this is. Norman Municipal Court. I've never seen a municipal court car. Somebody pulling in the park over there. There isn't a single handicap freaking, oh, I guess there is. There's a handicap ramp over there. Loading zone Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tow away zone. 201 B West Gray. Let's see. Dropbox. No coins. Tollway zone is for wheelchairs. I love it. Let's see, then we have Got an ATM even. Keypad. Still don't know what that means. Second place I've seen it. Safe exchange zone. May be subject to arrest. Hi, Michael. Lucinda. Cavity search zone. I love it. No smoking within 25 foot of the door. Well, same thing as the other side. No firearms. Easy breathe. Look at that. City of Norman. Municipal building, phase 2. Mayor is William S. Morgan. City Council, Ward 1, Joyce Carr. Ward 2, Samuel G. Chapman. Ward 3, William Hardwick. Ward 4, Rod Telly. Margaret Fell Thornton. Ward 5, Lily Mae Goddard. Ward 6, Frank Gatewood and Brent Smith. Ward 7, Norman Hammond. Ward 8, Libya Smith and Charles Holt. City Manager James Crosby. City Clerk Mary Hatley. Chief of Police Don Holyfield. Hey, Mystery 13. Project Child Safe. Unauthorized personnel only. Yeah, I need millions to back me too. Millions of people. Here's the handicap ramp. Way over here. I know, not enough stairs for. They even have parking enforcement down here. This is a official car, and they have that hanging from the rearview mirror. Ain't that an obstructed view? Norman Police parking enforcement again. Holy crap, here's where all the police cars are. Doesn't look like there's any police out tonight. Shoot, they're all parked. The blinds are open. We see in there. We see police people. Yeah, like a meter maid. Now there's a full boat right there. 3 aces and 2 twos. Good poker hand. There's only trips there. Parking wards. Ford Escape. There's all those other ones we saw from the other side. So I thought this was restricted area. But it's not. It's not. It's not at all. Wars, not wards. It's a nice truck. I like that truck. Ford. They got a jail over here. I was gonna stop there, but man, I felt nervous. Who thinks I ought to go over and record the jail? Walk around the jail recording it. It's only 5.2 miles from here. I am by myself. Oh, shouldn't audit, I know. But if they're gonna take me down, it's gonna take a lot of them. I'm a pretty big dude. I'm really not alone. I've got me, myself, and I here, so. If the three of us can't handle it, nobody can handle it. Look at that, right across the street from the police department, we got the U.S. Post Office. So guess what? This is a double header. Over at the jail, it does have a sign that says visitors parking, so. Fuck the post office. You want me to go to the jail? Heck yeah, I got you guys. I don't think the post office is doing much anyway right now. They're all at home, sleeping in their beds. Who's up for going to the jail with me, I guess? Night, mystery. The heck was that? Yeah, UCO. Heck with it, we'll go over to the jail. I bet you they come out like right away. Whoa! Freaking grasshopper almost hit me right in the face. Still think that's funny as heck. Got Norman, Oklahoma, wheelchair accessible with steps. The one and only OKC was online. I hope so. Spider's back. That still just blows my mind. Handicap accessible. That's about a big brain fart. Unreal. How are they even gonna reach that keypad? Explain that to me. They're supposed to get out of the wheelchair and crawl up to the door and hit the keypad? And that's on, what, 3 entrances or 2 entrances over here on the east side of the building. And technically, oh, northwest entrance, sorry. Shoot, what do you call that? Like military intelligence? An oxymoron. Well, I just heard a car start up. Oh, I didn't even look at over here. Civilian of the Year? Look at that. His own parking spot. How many times do you think that's been parked in? Huh. Look at that. Police department's taking carts from Walmart. Yeah, there was no oil spots. You know what? That is correct. Look at all these oil spots. Then you go to, I guess there's a little oil spot right there, but not much. Everything else is just clean, clean, clean. Back over here. This must be their break area. Hope little kitty bikes. The little kids. Big kids' bikes. All the police officers' bikes. Barbecue area. Little Connex. Look at that, Officer of the Year. Nobody's parked there. That's funny shit. Officer of the Year doesn't exist. Nobody home at the police department. Okay, let's go over to the jail. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Hey, Red River, let's go audit tomorrow. I'll come down to you. Watch out for zombies. Do you have a police department down there? Boomer! The kids are at home enjoying Lindsay's birthday party. So it's just me tonight. We're going over to the Norman jail now. Oh. Wichita Falls. We can do that. What, about 2.5 hour drive for me? From Oklahoma City. Take 44. Is that Wichita Falls, Texas? Because if we go down into Texas, we can quote 3802. That'd be cool. Cool. Guys, I got this truck in October of last year, and look how many miles I've put on this truck already. It had 57 miles when I started. Chief is in the house. What's up, Chief? Hey, Chief, do you have my email address? Shoot, I'd love to audit. If you'll shoot, okay, let me know when you can write it down. I want to send you, I'm picking up the public records on Monday, actually what they call the Oklahoma open records request. I want to send you everything. I'll send it to you at the same time I send it to holy crap, I can't go out that way, it's road closed. I'll send you all that stuff for you to look at. It's Grants, it's Golf Romeo Alpha November Tango Zulu, K as in Kilo 21 at gmail.com. So it's Golf Romeo Alpha November Tango Zulu Kilo 21 at gmail.com. If you'll send me an email, I'll reply back, and then on Monday I'm gonna send you the all the documents that I pick up from the Mustang Police Department. The court clerk said there's a lot of it. So, let's see. Correct. GrandsK21@gmail.com. You got it. Trying to get out of here. I think I'm going the right way now. Hey Chief, can I park in the jail's parking lot without being trespassed? Holy smokes. It's a city jail, so there's visitors parking and there's plenty of cars in it right now. Made sure I saw you. Bicyclist out riding. Slowed down so I didn't hit him. Here we go again. Trying to go again. Okay, here we go. So just to update everybody, also I am picking up all of that open records request on Monday morning, and I am going to get it all uploaded into my computer, and I'm going to email it. I'll email it to anybody who wants to see it. So if everybody wants to send me their email addresses, I'll do that. Just leave a comment on this one, or send me a private private on my in the private chat after the video is uploaded. I have spoken to an attorney. He wants to handle both cases, the criminal case for both Nathan and Lindsay, and he wants, based on all the information, he has looked at the videos, and he thinks we have a very, very strong case for violation of their First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and 14th Amendment. So what does that mean, flag over your car? Oh. Shoot, we need to come up with something like that for the veterans. Have that thin green line. Army green. The Army colors. The color is red. Show the world the blood we've shed. The Army colors. The color is white. Show the world that we will fight. The Army colors. The color is blue. Show the world what we can do. There's a few more, like only 15 more colors. But red, white, and blue are my favorites. Alright, we're almost at the jail, guys. That's a military cadence. It's a jailbreak. Oh, what's this? Oh, strobe lights for the airport. That was weird. Holy crap. No, I'm definitely not a singer. But when you're out there marching all the way, you got to get a cadence going, get your rhythm going. When I was driving truck over the road, they used my CB handle was one shot. Oh, look at that. I got a police officer going to the jail right now. Just pulling into the jail. Look at that. Got his keypad to get him in the gate. See if we can get one of them coming out of the gate. Look at that, we had an officer just outside and just went inside. I'll go ahead and shut that off. Leaving my ID in the truck. Locking my doors. Here's the jail. Law enforcement parking. Law enforcement parking. So we got the United States flag and then the Oklahoma flag. Oops, there we go. see, Cleveland County bondsman. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, sorry, stepped on a crack. Almost tripped over it. To all concealed carry license applicants, if you do not have the following, we will not be able to fingerprint you or process your application, no exceptions. Your concealed carry class certificate, two passport size photos, cashier's check or money order for $25 made out to CCSO, cashier's check or money order made out to OSBI. Well, how much is that one supposed to be made out for? If you need fingerprints for reasons other than concealed carry, it is $5 per card. If you do not have the money order for the fingerprint card, it will not be, we will not be able to print you, no exceptions. Legacy life. They're taking clean light. Oh, hey, also guys, I went to Nolo Press and I got a legal book. I've emailed it to Black Label, so if you guys want a copy of that whole book, it's their legal book, Know Your Rights. I'm finding out a bunch of good stuff in there. I'm highlighting a bunch of stuff. So I sent it to Black, or if you guys want it, you can email me and I'll send you a copy of it, no charge. But it's definitely a nice book. And it goes into what they can do about, or during a Terry frisk, everything. How they're supposed to conduct it. That's the actual, knowledge is power. I am finding that out. It cost me $79, but it was well worth it just in the first chapter I read. It's well worth it. So if you guys want a copy of it, please let me know. I'll send it directly to you, and you guys can have it for your reading enjoyment, because believe me, it's definitely good reading material. I want to get the Nolo. There's two others that I'm going to get. Represent Yourself, Nolo. Defend Yourself in Court, Nolo Press. See, this is, I guess, the secure parking area for employees. And this is visitors parking. But anyway, if you guys absolutely willing to share that to everybody. I can't believe, man, yeah, the train is coming. There it is over there. And when I was living in Moore, man, that sucker was only 2 blocks from my house, and when it came through at night, oh my God, it didn't matter how quiet it tried to be, it was loud. One of the guards saw me. Over here is where I'm curious about. Here's where that officer went in, I'm sure, to drop off his prisoner, somebody else he abducted. Doesn't really have any signage on the doors of what this place really is. You got an entrance over here. There's a training officer. "15 times a day." Exactly. Is that the name of the book, Chief? I'll go get it. Amazon, the books are cheaper, more cost effective. See, they got like a wall here for, looks like would be for signs, but there's nothing on it. Nothing on this side either. It's like a wasted space. Just sitting between the 3 flagpoles. Huh. I didn't even check to see if the doors were open. Nope, they're not. No open. No guns or tobacco. I didn't see that one. After hours, push intercom button. I wonder if I can get that through the window. Wow. Gotta get some rest. All right, Chief. Send me that email. I'll send you the book, and I'm going to send you all that stuff on Monday. I'd really like your opinion on it. I'm sure you've seen the videos already, but I'd really like your opinion, your professional opinion on... oh, I did find out, get this, guys, Officer Meadows, Sergeant Meadows, the canine officer, through my attorney, I found out he has several complaints of use of force against him. He has several lawsuits pending currently at this time, and he is still on the street. So that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if a guy like that is still on the street, and he's got several things pending, it doesn't I'll send it to you, Lucinda. But it doesn't make sense. How can they keep that guy on the street like that? And he's out there hurting people. Yeah, he should be. $10-4, brother. I appreciate it. Chief, I appreciate it. Really do. Copy of my, or on my signature in my email, because I use that email for a couple of the IA firms I work for. You'll see all my contact information. So I'll send you an email right back. He should be off the job, but he's got 14 years. He's been there 14 years. It's unreal that he's still on the street. One of the complaints, my attorney said that involved letting his police dog go on a suspect. So wow, no interaction here either. I'm waiting for that cop to come back out. I really want to see that. Because he'll be coming out right over there. Yep, 14 years. They did, at one time, one point he was the resource officer for the school, for Mustang High School, and he got suspended from that and pulled from that duty. PMP News. Hey, brother. Hey, PMP, if you want that book I got, I sent it to Black Label. You can send it to him, and or send me an email, and I will send you a copy of the book. It's from Nolo Press, Know Your Rights. I mean, just the first chapter that I read is just unbelievable. Thanks, Chief. Go to bed, and then we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Chief. We'll talk to you later. Here's where that police officer will come out of. He went in right here. There's the security pad post that he had to go to right there. That's better. This book also gets into filing motions, how to correctly file the motions, the correct format and everything, like motions to suppress, motions to dismiss. Shoot, there's like 50 motions in there. And they have templates for each motion. So, and then you just sort of fill in the blanks. So I thought that was pretty cool. That Defend Yourself, the Nolo Press Defend Yourself. I'm getting that one. I'll probably buy that one tomorrow. And if anybody wants that one, just send me an email and I'll send that to you too. I watched the little 35-second video they had on that one, and wow, it's just teaches you a lot of stuff. But then again, it's not legal advice. Just teaches you procedures and stuff like that. you guys remember that one from Austin where the bicycle cop, the guy was sitting on a concrete bench and the police officer on the bike said that these weren't benches? That's what this reminded me of. This concrete bench here and there and there and there. All these concrete benches all over. Those aren't seats. They're meant to be decorative. I wonder how long it's going to take to process that guy. He's got to come out sooner or later. I'm going to go up to that security part right there, and that's it. Just see what I can see from there. Here's the two security gates, if you can even call them that. That's about all you can see back there. Yeah, these are decorative too. Cop must have pulled into the Sally Port, but you can't see it from here. Let's have a party. Wow, no interaction. Not yet, but I'm gonna wait until that that cop comes back out. Get footage of that. One leaving, empty-handed, kidnapping them, dropping them off in their torture chambers over here. Oh, what is that freaking case? Oh man, there's another case law. Dickerson versus, I think it's Minnesota. That one gets into real specific detail about going outside the realms of a Terry frisk. They literally, during a Terry frisk, the only reason they're allowed to do that is if they're in fear of their life and reasonably suspect that you are armed with deadly weapons. That's the only time they can use it. They can't, when they're patting you down, they cannot manipulate your clothing at all. If they go and start feeling in your pockets, they went beyond the realm of a Terry frisk or Terry stop, and have just conducted a search at that time, an illegal search. So, and a mere hunch is not probable cause to do so. So, yeah, we found out lots of good stuff. Yeah, it's Dickerson versus Minnesota. Check that out. Holy crap. I've read Terry versus Ohio all the way through, from start to finish. Dickerson versus Minnesota also. I've read it all the way through. I've read the 4th Amendment all the way through, the 14th Amendment all the way through. Only the first section of the 14th Amendment pertains to us. Everything else in the 14th Amendment pertains to city officials. But yeah, I've been doing lots and lots and lots and lots of research. So I can't wait to get you guys these books. I mean, I'm so into these books now, it's not even funny. I skipped dinner because I was reading. Of course, my big ass, I can miss a few meals. I didn't really gain a lot of my weight until after I broke my back in California when I fell that 27 foot. I fell 27 foot and broke my L4, and the vertebrae broke vertically instead of horizontally, and it separated into two pieces, and it was they call it a 1 in 1,000 breaks. So, and it's one of the hardest ones to heal. Now I have a pin that I have to take steroids for, that's hitting a nerve in my spine, and if I don't take the steroids, the pain is excruciating, but it stops the inflammation, but it also causes me to gain weight, no matter how my diet is or anything. So hey, Matt. Yeah, Boyd, you missed the chief. He done went to bed already. Hey, Boyd, I don't know if you were listening, but I bought a book through Nolo Press. It's called Know Your Rights. And yeah, it hurt bad. When I landed right in front of the policyholders, the homeowners, and the homeowner was pissed off that I fell because I wasn't going to be able to finish his inspection to get him his check. I could not believe it. And then my truck actually sat in front of the guy's house for 4 days. 4 days. And when I came to, when the taxi took me to pick up my truck because they wouldn't treat me in California because I wasn't a resident of California and my follow-up care wasn't going to be done there. When I went to pick up my truck at their house, his wife said, well, how about finishing the inspection? And I've got a broken back and a freaking brace up to my freaking chin and down to my butt bone. And I'm in this brace. It's really hard to move, and I had to drive 1,774 miles from there back home and then have my daughter take me to the emergency room. So yep. Yeah, that's what the steroids are for me. They are going to do another surgery to remove the hardware. My last MRI did show that the vertebrae still has not healed fully, so they can't do the surgery until my vertebrae has fused itself back together. Yeah, and they didn't even give me any freaking pain meds or anything to travel home on. They wouldn't give me any pain meds. Here comes the police. See if he's going to take a prisoner. Nope. Well, that's a state police officer. So he's gonna go park behind my truck. Watch. Yep, parked behind my truck. He's running my plate. Now he's coming over here. Watch. I know, it looks like he's going to put some stuff in his personal vehicle. That's what it looks like anyway. See, cover, you're not allowed, we can't cover our plates here in Oklahoma. That's why on my plate you'll see there's actually nothing, not even that, you know, that cover that they that they have on the from the dealership, that's got the name on the dealer of the dealership. I don't even have that one on my vehicle, because when I first got my truck about 3 weeks later, somebody stole, once I got the plate, I had it on there maybe 3 weeks, and then somebody stole it off my truck, out of my driveway. So I've got some bolts on there that you can't take off unless you have a special tool for it. Arizona's real picky about those. You have those on your vehicle in Mesa, Arizona, you're in for some hurt, because it's like a $350 ticket, and it's at the police officer's discretion, but he can take your plate. Because I had one of those covers on it at one point, and that cover, the cover that deflects the cameras, the roadside cameras. No interaction from the state trooper. Well, that stinks. Well, that's good too, though. Yeah, it's very high. So coupled on top of that ticket, okay, you get that ticket, and then you get the ticket for speeding, even if you weren't speeding. I don't know if it works against laser or not. I know the traffic cams, the photo radar, it does work against that because it deflects your plate, and in Arizona you only have to have one plate, your back plate, so you don't have a front plate, but they do get a good photo of your face, and it's hard to dispute that photo. I wonder if he's ever going to come out. OKCPD must have called every station in the state and said, hey, that guy's out recording again. Oh. Yeah, the other day when I was over talking to the lieutenant, the one who didn't give a crap about the law, and I had been leaning up against that freaking handrail for so long that when I stood up and went to turn, boy, that freaking pin hit something and I had to sit down. My legs went completely numb. Texas requires 2 plates too. I got pulled over a lot when I was in New Jersey and New York. When I was adjusting over there for Hurricane Sandy or Superstorm Sandy, I got pulled over a lot because I didn't have my front plate. And sorry, don't require that in my state. Hey, Miss K-Man, one thing you might have missed, I purchased a book from No Load Press. It's called Know Your Rights. If you would like a copy of it, I'll email it to you, free of charge. Oh my gosh, the first chapter is so good. You learn a whole lot just in the first chapter. And then even the introduction, it's great. So if you'd like a copy of that, you can send a email either to Black Label, because I've already sent it to him, or you can send me an email and I'll send it to you. It's a $79 value. It's yours for free, and it's great stuff. I've already read all the way through chapter 1. Looking forward to chapter 2, and then so on and so on. But shoot, I found out so much just in that first chapter. It's not even funny. So Colorado requires 2 tags? Oh yeah, it does. You're correct, because I lived in Durango, Colorado for 7 years, and you're correct, it does require a front plate also. I forgot about that. I lived up the valley in Durango, Colorado, headed towards Purgatory Ski Resort and Silverton. Everybody heard of the Dalton gang, right? Well, their family still owns that entire valley all the way to Silverton. It's called Dalton Ranch, and they still own all that property. So, but yeah, I lived right across from Dalton Ranch. Pretty cool stories about the Dalton gang. The Old West stories. And the elk there, the elk are as big as tanks. I'd go out in the morning to go to work, and freaking they'd be sleeping in my front yard and scare the crap out of me when I open the door. Because they'd jump up and freaking tear off across the freaking highway and get hit by cars. And yeah, you always hear the cars being totaled after they hit an elk, and the elk walks off. Oh shoot, I don't think that guy's coming now. Minutes east of Denver. Where, in Greeley? Actually, Greeley's about 45 minutes. Yeah, hitting an elk's like hitting a moose. I'm serious. They're massive. One year I had a bear push its way through the siding and slept under my house for the entire winter. And the park rangers wouldn't come out and remove it because it was hibernating. But oh my God, talk about stink. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Oh, okay. Oh, I wanted to wake it up. I wanted it the hell out of there. I mean, I would throw stuff at it and it wouldn't budge. And it snored. Oh my God, so loud. Bears snore louder than me. And I know I snore loud. I've been told. Shoot, when I was in the military, my ranger buddy who slept below me, boy, he'd start kicking my rack. Shut the fuck up. Can't sleep with all that noise. So they loved it when I was on fire guard. My 2 hours on fire guard. Sometimes I'd do 4 hours just to let them sleep more. That's funny. Yeah, I've actually woke myself up from snoring so loud. Well, shoot, I was afraid to come over here for nothing. What time is it? Where is who at? Me? Right now I'm at the jail in Norman. Had one state trooper come through the parking lot, but that was it. Oh, you ain't talking to me, okay. Yep, I'm at, actually not the police station, I'm at the jail. Jail and the police station at two separate locations. Two completely separate locations. Cybertron! Cybertron, you need a copy of that book too. Yep. Shoot. The red Solo cup. Let's have a party. Bet you my daughter's passed out by now. I don't know, maybe not. Ouch. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go back over to that bank where that security guard called the police. Shoot, I wish it was raining here. We got a nice full moon out tonight. Look at that. Earlier, it was so red. Yeah, I know, huh? Shoot, I'd like to look up that company and actually go to their office and walk walk up and down the sidewalk at their office. Hey Cybertron, I heard Leon Valley's hiring. They actually need a new police chief. Oh, who's this? Oh, just somebody coming to pick somebody up at the jail. Oh! Alright guys, I'm headed over to Meridian. I'll go back live when I get over there. Later.